Hello, and welcome to the sixth video in PM Square series, the 10 steps any customer should know before implementing a planning solution, based on the ebook by the PM Square team, which can be found at the URL shown on the screen. In this video, we'll be talking about project design and build, which can begin once the requirements have been identified and documented, and is the longest step when implementing a new planning solution. While designing the solution, an outline is created of the architecture, data model, business rules, and user interface that will be required. For instance, for a large implementation, the design might include a distributed server architecture to improve scalability and performance of the application. Or, for a sales forecasting model, the design might include the data sources and fields that will be required to load actual sales data into the application, and the business rules to utilize to generate a desired outcome, such as the 5-year forecast. The design phase also involves applying the requirements to begin building a prototype of the planning model. This will include model structures, calculations, and employing the statistical or financial drivers that influence the budget or forecast. Often, it's possible to use an existing model or planning process to jumpstart the building phase. Using existing planning models, no matter how rudimentary, can inform the development team on existing practices and company policies, which can save an enormous amount of time during the design and development process. Once the design has been established, the iterative development phase is initiated, where the active involvement of stakeholders is of paramount importance. To start, a small representative model is created to commence the application development process. The developers then will engage with the stakeholders by showcasing how the model encompasses data capture, transformation, calculation, and the reporting of results. At this point, the stakeholders might contribute valuable insights regarding the calculations and factors that influence budgeting or forecasting outcomes that were not previously considered. This feedback is then incorporated back into the model before the review process begins again. Through the iterative development approach, stakeholders' assessment of the evolving model aids in eliminating any ambiguity within the requirements. Their feedback guarantees that the application aligns precisely with the specific needs and encompasses the intricacies of the business processes, directing the development process towards a successful implementation. Another pivotal aspect of the development process involves the provisioning of data from various sources, encompassing ERP systems, operational systems, or direct user input. The planning application developers at this stage will heavily rely on the expertise of internal subject matter experts to facilitate the identification and the extraction of the required data. The acquisition of this data will inevitably pose certain challenges, necessitating the creation of code to extract, transform, and load data that is valid and in a timely manner. This data will assume a crucial role in constructing and maintaining the model structure, offering vital information regarding accounts, organizational units, products, and other pertinent aspects of the organization. General ledger and operational systems can also be used to populate the application with current and historical financial and statistical data. It is imperative to have clean and pertinent data readily available and accessible before embarking on the development of the model. In parallel with the core development, the user interface development will take place. The user interface is another great tool for developers and stakeholders to assess progress and to facilitate testing. The user interface should conform with design requirements, which should include creating a visual design that reflects the company brand and the needs of the user, while also being functional. For a planning solution, the user interface can showcase instinctive dashboards, interactive charts, input templates, and user-friendly navigation. This not only enhances the visual allure, but also empowers users to scrutinize financial data, make well-informed decisions, and propel the business forward. And remember, a great user experience will always accelerate user adoption. As you near the completion of the initial development phase, it's time to start implementing plans for testing, which will be covered in the next video. If you got value from this video, please like and subscribe to the PM Square YouTube channel, share with your colleagues, and be sure to read our ebook. Thank you.